Hello, everybody. Long time no see. Welcome back to another Any% Pro League race. Right now, we have DannyGeffen versus TiloTech, and I'm here with the lovely Eden8 as my commentary helper. How are we feeling today, Eden?
Tired.
Yeah. Understandable. But yeah, these two runners, again, quite a big quite a big gap in PBs like we saw in the last race. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything because races are just about consistency, but we'll see how this one plays out. We do have both Danny and Tylo in the VC for a little pre-game interview. So we'll start with Danny. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine, but the runs I've had before this race weren't exactly great. So I have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you do have the PB advantage, but, you know, it is still very possible to make some big blunders. Tyler, what about you?
Well, I don't have much expectation. I haven't been playing in a while. I'll just, see how it goes.
Exactly, yeah, just run with it. Sounds good. Well, if you two have nothing else you want to add, then feel free to start your timers, and we can get into this race.
All right.
Still have fun, gamers.
Best of luck.
But yeah, we have DannyGeffen on the left with a PB of a 58.43 and TiloTech on the right with a 59.59. So literally 1 second
Yeah, I had no idea.
of Savara. So yeah, hopefully this is a pretty sick race. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't think we'll see DSS from either runner, but it would be fine on like cool to see it, I guess.
Yeah, I think there are quite a few strats like that, which I am interested to see if they happen or not, because, you know, obviously Tyler only just has some hours, so he probably won't be familiar with a lot of those really high-level strats, but, you know, Danny wasn't too confident coming into today, so it might just be that he plays things a little bit safer. We'll see what happens.
Never mind, I have received new information that DannyGeffen's PB is a 58.28.
58-28, oh my gosh.
You see, chat, we are so prepared for
Yeah.
this race. But yeah, this should be fun. I think we're gonna see some cool stuff.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, these pro leagues are so different to the open leagues, obviously, just because it's just the really high skill level runners here. So it's a really cool showcase, I think, these races for all of this game and what it has to offer. But it also means there's, you know, often a lot less variation in strats and a lot less, you know, big mistakes and stuff. And so it's definitely a very different like environment.
Yeah, definitely. I think because it's been like a little while since the last league as well, and there were like certain people who were invited from the last one as well. Like it feels like at a higher level than like the ones we've had previously, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously every year runners get better and better, and like the requirements to get into the pro league get lower and lower and lower. I mean, I'm not sure if we even have any 100 runners in this league or not.
I can't remember what Bugfish's PB is, but I'm pretty sure Bugfish is pretty close to being like one of the last seeds. So
yeah, but yeah, that's crazy because, you know, if that is the case, this will definitely be the first year that's happened.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check.
There we go.
Yeah,
Slightly.
Bugfish is the. Sorry.
No.
I think the lowest or highest PB is a 59.59. So
Wow, there you go. Well, possibly the
odds are
first
definitely
league
stacked against
that is
Kylo.
only 59 and below runners. But yeah, Tylo did unfortunately have a little bit of a messy topper fight, so is leaving cap just a couple seconds after Danny. I just realized the timer isn't going, which I'm sure Saren is frantically trying to fix using his hacking skills.
Yeah,
But,
nothing to see here, Zach. I don't even know why you pointed it out, to
There we
be
go,
honest.
time is back. Nobody noticed, yeah. Danny with a 4-second lead on Tyler right now.
Yeah. We're gonna be seeing like a lot of like quote unquote invisible time saves. You know, I feel like
Definitely,
that just kind of comes naturally when like your PBs are like 90 seconds apart.
Yeah, especially at this level, like a lot of the time save isn't just the tricks and stuff. It's just cleaning up those inputs and making the movement between all the moons just faster and faster. So yeah, there might well be bits where the runners are synced up and Danny just pulls ahead by half a second or so.
For sure.
No, Dino, skip. As you'd expect, to be fair.
Yeah, people leave. What the hell? I thought this was the Super Mario Odyssey 80% Pro League. I didn't
Pro League,
realize
and they
it
can't
was
even
a
do Dino,
bunch of
skip.
babies.
Yeah, definitely, Troy. I think these are two of the more consistent runners in the league. I mean, that's probably why Danny opted out of the Dino skip, because as cool as it is, and as much as time as it saves, it's not very consistent, and messing it up could mean that he'd be behind, rather, out of Cascade.
Yeah, true. Also, side note, is there any way to turn off like this reactions like badge thing on my YouTube chat? It's really annoying me.
What do you mean below the chat box?
No, like the one that are like on the chat, like when I press them, it shows them in chat and stuff.
I can't see any of that.
I don't know where the reaction.
My YouTube chat is acting up a bit, actually.
Man.
I don't know.
Sorry. Me diverting from
Yeah, no,
the game.
I'm actually confused what this reaction thing is. They're just in cutscenes. It's all right.
Yeah, you're missing out, Zach, on this horrible feature.
Yeah.
Am I watching a Oh, you're probably asking Zach. I don't think Zach would be.
I'm not watching a mobile now.
He has 2 monitors.
2 monitors. I know. I'm stacked.
All right,
All of the
sick.
commentator money. Danny's not going for chest clip. I wouldn't expect to see that. I mean, chest clip is usually something that just about every 58 runner will go for. Tylo actually didn't turn up the camera there. You probably saw that Mario almost dived straight through the moon, which could be very bad. But I think he managed to pull back on his dive and grab it.
Yeah, both runners getting high up on a high cliff. Probably because like Danny said before race, he wasn't really getting like runs. So it kind of just like,
yeah.
you know, make sure he's not losing time to chest clip. Chest clip only saves like 1
it's less
second.
than a second, yeah.
It's crazy how little it saves.
Yeah, but as Danny said, he does go for it sometimes, he's just not feeling it today. And honestly, I think that's one of the best ways to play this game, is to kind of keep your strats and tricks fluid. Because a lot of people, you know, they'll add something and then they'll just keep going for that, even if it's going wrong and wrong and wrong. They won't stop doing it. I do it too. Whereas a lot of the time, it's sometimes better just, if it's just not working on a day, just to say, you know what, let's cut this one out for a bit until I can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, with SMO, like, there's so many cool backups that you can do as well, like...
Exactly, yeah. There's no boring way to play. I mean, even, like, the ledge moon that both runners went for is still a very, very cool movement to get up there.
Oh, looks like Danny is, changing his camera. That's kind of interesting. I've not really seen anyone do that before. Looks like
I'm not sure I wasn't really paying attention. Tyler taking a bonk, but this is the first difference in strats we've actually seen so far this race, is Danny going for reverse town, which only saves around a second or two, but is deceivingly difficult, a few of the small jumps in it.
Yeah, but reverse town looks sick as well.
It does look very cool, especially the jump that's coming up soon.
The Tyranno bird?
Hyuno bird.
No, the Tyranno.
I've never heard it referred to as that before.
Okay, Hyano bird is slightly different.
Okay.
Listen. I
There
thought...
we go.
Yeah.
Getting the triple throw home in capstall in mid-air to grab the moon.
Yeah, the
Really
Tyranno
impressive.
bird.
Tyrono. Okay, Tyrono bird. We'll call it that.
It's literally what the strat is called.
I've never heard of that.
You are out of touch, my guy.
I know. Stuck in 2018.
Alright, sick. Danny messing up the
Yeah,
the-
he
the-
did go for
the
the
ice
really
pillar.
fast right there.
should have gone for dodge jump, if you ask me.
I'm assuming Tyler will just take the roll cancel. Yeah, missed the CRJ, but still made it up. There we go. Very nice drawing from Danny. That should be okay. You should still be able to get to the pillar. But from this point in sand is where runners will have to be really careful, because any mistakes will mess up the platform cycle later on, which you will see. So that crate mistake for Danny may well have made this platform clip a little bit more difficult. I think Tyler missed Ram. I'm not sure if he went for it and just missed it.
I mean, Mr. But he's doing the thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Alright, so we can see Danny is very firmly keeping his camera directly downwards here, and that is completely intentional. Because essentially he's trying to keep the platform over by the bullet bills in the exact same spot that it's in right now, so that he hopefully doesn't lose time to it moving when he tries to use it to clip. And as you can see, that is an absolutely perfect platform setup, platform clip. Goes against the wall and clips through the wall just like that. Really, really well done from Danny. Let's hope that Tyler gets a good cycle too, because that's the thing that can lose the most time with this trick. It isn't actually missing the clip, because it's really not too bad, but just having the platform not move too much on you.
I mean, yeah, it can be kind of difficult trying to meet the cycles as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this jump, which Tyler just did, the fence jump, is really, really tight. And even though you can change the camera to keep the platform where you want it to be...
Uh-oh.
Oh. Even though you can change the camera, it often makes the fence jump really difficult and makes you miss that, so it's tricky. Yeah. He did make the next cycle, but he missed his roll cancel bounce, which means he missed the original cycle. Although I don't think he would have made it anyway, because it's very tight.
Hey, do you remember Sphinx Clip Dreams?
Sphinx Clip Dreams by Rock and Jack.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite songs ever. Sphinx Clip was before my time, though.
You're such a zoomer.
I know I am. I mean, when did people start using 1.3?
Like April 2019.
2014, yeah. April 2019, not like...
It was after somehow.
Right, I see.
Alright, so we're in the Lake Kingdom. Do you think we're gonna see a triple jump lake clip?
There is no way. Although, Pajuli did go for it in the last match.
And we had it in the match yesterday.
Did we? Yeah, it's become weirdly popular now. I mean, from a strat that was like, thought it was only... No,
Yeah,
yes.
because it's sick, Zach. It's absolutely
Oh, wait, no!
sick.
Wait!
Bro
Oh,
said he
dude!
missed. Bro, we spreading misinformation on the internet.
Yeah, so he got the super high warp, which is usually means you miss, or at least it's very, very hard to hit that window if you get the high warp. It's like a 1-frame window, I think. So yeah, I did not expect that to work. Damn, everybody is getting triple jump lake clip recently.
Yeah, I mean, it must be that easy, chat.
It must be
Clueless.
that easy. I mean, it was one of those things that was thought to be absolutely BTT only, no one ever do it in runs, but we are just seeing it more and more and more recently, and people are getting really, really good at it.
Is Tyler going for the more traditional lake clip?
Yeah, which is by no means easy either. I mean, that late clip can be very punishing. As you saw, he did get Cappy to clip through the wall, but then didn't follow through with it and went and tried to get another cap throw, and that's because he thought that was going to be a fake throw. just basically when Cappy clips, but then you'll end up bonking on the wall. It's very, very weird. And there's a lot of nuances to it. But, you know, he did very well with that. But yeah, I mean, Danny's got such a big lead now just because of, I mean, the platform clip and the triple jump late clip.
Yep, I mean that's how that's how it works. Like I said earlier, it's just like having naturally like better movement will like help you in like the longer run.
Exactly, yeah.
And you know what else will help you in the longer run?
What will help you in the long run, Eden?
Being consistent at nut clip, because we're about to have it right now.
Yeah, I mean, nutclip isn't really something which runners of the sub will really bat an eyelid, I don't think. I mean, obviously in a lot of the lower tourneys, it can be a huge breaking point for the races, but I'd be very surprised to see anyone missing nutclip in these. But you know, anything can happen. It's still not an easy trick to hit by any means. Like, these runners will be consistent, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still only 6 or 7 frame window.
I have no idea how many frames.
I've heard 7 thrown around before, and that sounds about right from experience.
How about Eden 8 frames?
You know what? We'll go with 8 just for this race. This specific race, nutclip is now 8 frames, so you guys better use that to your advantage. I don't see anyone missing it.
Live on the YouTube.
It's okay.
Stream.
We'll live update their games. All right.
All right. How about we count how many frames it is? Smile.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah. What is Danny doing? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait. Sorry. Danny just skipped a moon.
Did he not go for the tree moon?
No, he just...
Is he not doing...
What?
Tree root?
What?
Sick.
No! Oh, he got back in bounds!
Well, now he has to go for it?
Yeah, now he has to get the tree moon. Honestly, I'm more annoyed that he clipped in that for the fact that I want to see what kind of route he's doing that doesn't get the tree moon.
I mean, maybe he was just gonna do the spirit route.
What, and get the piranha plant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how much time that actually loses to go and getting the tree. Maybe it's not too much.
Like 3 seconds off the top of my head.
Right, I see.
Because like you've got like the extra loading zone and the pipes and
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty big mistake, but that still puts Danny in the lead right now. He definitely had the time save on Tyler, but it is going to be a lot tighter. If Tyler gets nutclip right now, then we're going to be seeing a considerable shrink in the lead.
For sure. But yeah, that out of bounds was an absolute scam.
It absolutely was, yeah. I mean, he didn't even get the out of bounds moon, which means he does now have to get the piranha and the tree moon.
Yeah, and he already got the tree moon.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but he wasn't going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this poison jump! Danny! Sorry, he just got a frame perfect jump on a poison. Yeah, because the moon for that piranha is considerably slow, because there are many cutscenes that follow it. And that's why most speedrunners try and cut it out of their runs.
I mean, given that I swear it's like 3 seconds. It's not even that bad.
Well, just skipping the tree moon, yeah, but getting both the tree moon and the piranha plant moon would lose quite a bit. I mean, it loses about 25, maybe even more.
I mean, yeah, because he clips back in bounds,
Exactly,
it would probably be more like
more,
missing
like
nut clip.
There you go, very nice FRS. That roll cancel FRS is a lot harder to do than the one that you do if you don't get that piranha, so well done.
So true.
But yeah, as we will see from Tyler now, he's going to go straight past that piranha towards the dead end moon.
Yeah, it's actually interesting that he didn't get the checkpoint, because that was something we saw in other matches where it's
yeah, that's a very common thing to do in races, is grab that checkpoint. Just because dying here will send you back to the Odyssey.
No, it sends you back to the wooded shop.
Oh.
We should have not said anything. We should have not said anything.
TiloTech. Holy crap. Alright.
Please get the checkpoint.
No!
Please?
Just go straight for it.
No checkpoints.
Alright, make it on the second try. Tylo. And that is exactly why people get the checkpoint there, because if he didn't recover that, he would have been back at the shop, and that's a good 40-second mistake or more.
Yeah, I would say more, honestly.
Probably. It probably would be.
Because the fastest way back up there would probably be like climb route or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It was. Yeah, I'm not sure if like ramp or gate is faster. There you go. Danny did unfortunately miss. I mean, he was going for the really, really, really fast pipe cycle, which is absolutely filthy. I mean, he's still making a pretty good one. Well.
How can it be filthy if he's in water, Zach? Jeez.
It's flooded pipes. I can't imagine they'd be too clean.
I don't know. Did the water look dirty to you, bro?
Yeah, I mean, that was a very unfortunate wooded for Danny, but he still got quite a considerable lead on Tylo, just because Tylo's also made the mistakes and didn't have a great early game.
Yeah, well, let's see how Tylo does. Maybe he gets the absolute dud gamer straight.
I highly doubt it, but he'll still most likely save time on this cycle, yeah. He's just going for the kind of intermediate one.
Yeah, not doing any of the crazy up throws or anything like that.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Danny's still left wooded with sub 19 wooded exit, which is still very, very good, and definitely sub-arable for someone of his level.
Sub-arable.
Sub-arable. 59able, there you go.
Yo,
but yeah, that was crazy. That was really good. But yeah, anything that is sub-hour will be pretty hard for Tyler to beat, because obviously Tyler's speed is such a high 59.
Yeah. It's pretty cringe. Oh, you know what else is cringe? Not
Missing
getting the
hint art,
cloud
yeah.
hint art. Yeah.
It means you're gonna have to lose about 1.5 seconds in day metric to grab some coins, but it's not a big deal.
You know, it's crazy to me that any percent runs don't get like more coins in the Sphinx room just in case like they miss the
Yeah,
cloud
I mean,
hint art.
a lot of people do. I do in my runs, because obviously I don't go for the cloud end box, it's quite difficult. But it does lose time to stop in Sphinx room and grab more coins, so I think in general they'll try and get that hint art.
Yeah, back in my day, they didn't have hint arts in Odyssey.
Yeah, back in the 1.0 day.
It sounds like such a boomer sometimes.
It does, yeah. But also back in your day, they didn't do Spiritless Luncheon, which is a big eater of coins.
Spiritless Luncheon is an absolutely sick addition to the Odyssey Any Percent route.
It's a very sick addition, but you do need another 110 coins on top of what you usually need, on top of the 210.
Yeah.
He misses up the roll cancel there. You can see he's quite annoyed about that. He didn't die though, which is very easy to do if you miss that strat, so...
Back in my days, already 5 years ago, troll this bear.
This game has grown up remarkably fast.
Yeah, I mean, I started watching Odyssey speedruns in like October 2018, because that's when I first like found the speedrun boards and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was confused why everyone was talking so much about a new 3D Mario game, the direct that happened the other day. So I was like, what do you mean? I mean, Odyssey just came out, like, why do you want another one already? But it has been quite a while.
It came out in 2017, so
yeah,
I hate to break it to you. It's gonna be 6 years old in October.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
No!
Oh! Okay, that is recoverable though. He already broke the cage, which
yeah, exactly.
So right now,
fine,
if he doesn't want to get hit by Klepto, he needs to grab this moon without touching the ground. If he touches the tree that the moon's on, he'll get Klepto. So he needs to grab it here, and you see he's going to dive straight off without touching the ground, and he's absolutely fine. He also can't go for Deathless here.
Yeah.
But yeah, he backed it up very nicely. It's very easy to get Kleptoed there, so...
Yeah, that was a good recovery, but I totally saw that coming once he like bonked.
Yeah, K triple isn't easy. I mean, you need to get a pretty good vector to even make it over to the tree. And if you get your angle just slightly wrong, you'll bonk like that, or you'll overshoot the other side.
What even
Ah,
happened there?
Tilo! Oh, that is a much worse mistake to make.
Why are both the runners dying in Lost? I wanna know.
I mean, yeah, neither of them were confident in their pre-game interviews, but yeah. The cage is safe, so Tyler can jump on it to get back up to the Klepto platform. But yeah, the high to reverse Trapetal, he's going to have to break the block again now, too. And he doesn't know the fast strat to break the block. He's taking damage. It is very easy to do that without taking damage, but not many runners know about it.
Is it very easy though, Zachary?
Yeah, you literally just walk to the edge of the platform and make sure the block is off camera, and the Trapetal will just clip through the other block and break the moon.
You sound like such a nerd.
I am a nerd.
Okay, yeah,
No
true.
offense in that.
Chat, press 1 if you consider yourself a nerd or nerd
Hey,
adjacent.
there is nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
Listen, anyway, Night Metro. Emrys is a nerd. Hell yeah, Emrys.
Alright, we're in City Hall now, Zach. Isn't City
No.
Hall like your favorite part of the run?
I actually really like City Hall. I know you're being sarcastic,
Don't
but it is one of my
talk to me.
favorites. I mean,
Do
it's just
not.
so much fun when you do it fast. Obviously, Danny opting out of Goomba Heck there, which is very reasonable. It's a dumb strat. But I mean, it can be very satisfying to get. Not to bring it up, but 2-piece City Hall is absolutely insane.
Oh wow, I was wondering how long it would take to mention
Hey, I got 24
players.
minutes, yeah.
Sheesh. It's like a vegan trying to not tell someone that they're vegan.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I made it to luncheon last round, so.
Let's go.
And that
Hey
was just
Chad,
'cause
did you
Dan
know
broke
that Zach has 2-player world record?
No way.
I know, Emirates. City Hall has some of the coolest strats in a run, I think.
Uh-huh. Anyway. No, that's how you know your opinion is cringe.
when Eden says afterwards.
So true. Alright, what kind of pattern do you think we're gonna see his at?
I can't say I know the patterns off by heart quite yet. That might be a oh, no, no.
I know what-
A mushroom.
I know what they're called, but I don't know what they look like.
Alright, what's this pattern then?
Like an M?
It's an M. There you go.
I think there's W and I think there's M.
Yeah, that could have been very good, but unfortunately Danny did miss a couple shots. Again, he's absolutely got the time save. He seems very upset about his run right now, but he is a good couple of minutes ahead of Tyler right now.
It's all that matters, chat. Just being ahead.
It is Troy. It is the hardest part in the entire run.
Luncheon shirts, but in the
Oh, yeah.
magma swamp.
Yep.
You can tell I don't watch. Well, the thing is, whenever you and Jambo stream or get a run to luncheon, it's always at like 3 AM, so I
know.
never. Alright. Since Danny has his cam on, we can watch him do the scoop clip, and it's always really funny to see people do scoop clip.
It is, although I saw Silo doing it recently, and I've never seen anyone do the motion controls that he does. He holds his controller like up to his neck instead of sticking it outwards.
Yeah, Silo is a bit of a freak.
Yeah.
Shouts to Silo.
Wow, Danny is having an absolute meltdown here. There you go. Yeah. He was just trying to take the back up too fast and I'm missing it a few times, but again, he has the wiggle room right now.
Yeah, I actually wonder if Danny's gonna change his day metro route to like musicians or something.
Yeah, he's been taking the easy routes for everything else.
I know. I think it's something to think about. Like musicians, I swear it's like again 3 seconds or
It's
something
2 or
like
3,
that.
yeah. But then again, I mean, you know, most people start bullet building at around like a 102 or a 101. So Danny will have been doing bullet building for.
See, look who was
Wow.
right.
This is the strangest run I've ever seen. 58-28.
Well, Zach, if why don't you do a better run then, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, exactly. The fact that he can still like get times better than most players while opting into all the easy strats does show just how much more important the movement is.
I mean, a race is different to a run.
That's true, yeah, that's true as well. I mean, when he's got
But-
this lead, it might just be better to take the easier route.
But didn't CMFP get like Sabao without Spiritless or something like that? It was like Spiritless or
No one does. No one does
DSS or
Spiritless at
something like
59. Spiritless is a much higher level strat than that. And
No,
most people don't do
Spiritless is
DSS
free.
until after 59. Spiritless is free?
Yeah.
No way.
I swear there was someone who got Sabawa and they didn't do any like crazy strats.
Probably, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of runners like that. There are a lot of runners that do a bunch of insane strats and play a lot further off their sob, and there are a lot of runners that do really, really safe strats and play super close to their sob, and both are very valid ways of playing. But yeah, Combo's right, the lead is shrinking, and with Tyler doing bullet building as well, hopefully saving a few seconds.
2 to
Troy-
3 seconds.
2 to 3 seconds, yeah. So I don't think bullet building is generally too difficult. You do have to play it almost perfectly to hit the cycle, but none of the movement itself is terribly tricky once you get the muscle memory. And yeah, that should work absolutely fine for Tyler.
Should have done Miwi building actually. I don't think that's even the fastest strat if you look at BTT anymore. I think bullet building.
I mean, the
is-
one that runners do now is where they kind of bounce off the lower bullet build to capture the higher one. And we saw that in the race before. Not Pajulu, Light Run did it.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny, going for reverse people. And missing a triple jump, unfortunately. Not a big time loss, but yeah, very confusing run. I mean, he goes for musicians, and then to skip out bullet building, but then goes for the much more difficult strat in the last room.
Yeah, but reverse peoples is actually sick. So
It is very sick. That's true. It is a very cool strat to get. Really nice climb from Tylo. I don't think I've seen it with a cat bounce there before, but I like that a lot. It loses like 1 or 2, Troy.
I'm confused. I don't think Tyler's gonna do Spiritless Luncheon.
No, of course not. He's only got a 59-59.
Yeah, but oh my
You have the strats
Some people
messed
do
up
it,
in your head,
Zach.
Eden. No.
Some people do it.
Like 90% of runners won't do Spiritless until at least 58. It is really, really hard.
Yeah, but it's sick.
That's not always a reason to go for something.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Okay. Eden gets it. Thank you, Troy. I'm glad someone is defending me right now.
Why don't you do you should go do some runs. Do Spiritless Luncheon and see how it works out.
Do you know what my PB is?
It's like a 128, right?
It's a 127. You were wrong.
Ah, damn it.
Anyway, do you
Yeah,
think do you think we're gonna see ICC?
Oh
Smile?
no. Don't know. I have no idea. Considering the strats that Danny's been going for, almost definitely not. Oh, that crate movement is nice. Yeah, of course not. I mean, ICC is a super advanced strat, and people have only really been adding it into runs very, very recently.
Yeah, true.
I mean, Troy, the invisible jump is probably one of the easier parts of Spiritless. It'll take a while to get once, but it is quite easy to get consistent. The really hard parts are things like the actual spiritless jump and the turnips movement, and just a bunch of stuff like that, all the lava movement and stuff. And the final moon.
I mean, I think the sorry, I just knocked my microphone. The hardest part, I think, is just doing it fast, because I feel like
Exactly, yeah.
I feel like a lot of people could do the movement, but it's like in order to like optimize it and like actually save like the 10 seconds, it's
I've heard of like multiple 59 runners who have done like lots and lots of spiritless ILs and still never beat their spirit goals.
Yeah. And also, I guess it's really risky, like that far in the
Exactly.
run.
There's so many places we can lose the entire run to it, and being quite close to the end, it's just not worth it.
Also, I like how we're talking about luncheon because we're in snow, and the snow is just really boring.
I don't know. Snow, I find to be one of the harder kingdoms, actually.
Yeah,
but there isn't always a lot
story
going on.
moves.
It does, yeah.
No one likes Snow Kingdom. Grrr.
No, Snow Kingdom is mean. Oh, oh. Gosh, Danny nearly taking a death there.
Yo, we got 2 out of 2 spiny minutes. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's one
both
for
those
the stat
poison rooms
sheet.
are really clean.
Is there even a stat sheet for this tournament?
Of course there is. Exclamation mark SMO League.
I can't be bothered.
There you are.
There is. Let's go. Stat sheet. There is.
Right, it's already there. Look up 2 messages.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they're not
Alright.
actually. Boo.
Time for the frame perfect trick. Danny, missing Snowdram.
Okay, there must be something wrong with me, because twice I have commentated a race for this tournament, and twice one of the players has missed Snowdram.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, it's not really a strat you see people missing too much at this level, but yeah, it still is very tight, so.
Could
Yeah, I
have
mean,
done
again, he still has a very considerable lead.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're heading into the boring kingdom.
I can't believe I've done this. Done what? I would never commentate as Curse. At least you've commentated twice this week, so true. I will not commentate until next week for the 2 matches that I signed up for. Nice one, Tyler. Sick. Have you ever? Sorry, I'm going off topic. Have you ever seen how Source 28 does Snowdram?
I don't think I have.
It never looks like it will work because of the
Really?
way he does the camera. It's like so scary. Like sometimes the way that people do Snowdram, it just scares the hell out of me.
Yeah. I do see some people who do like the last cap throw very, very late, but it is possible to make a lot of room. Or a lot of people just don't really vector it at all, which is how you get most of your distance. But it is possible to make without vectors, and arguably more consistent if you can.
Yeah, I mean, I've still never done it, so. I have done Snow Clip though, like the upstairs one.
Upstairs, yeah. I think it took me a good 3 hours to get Snowdram for the first time. But it's really not too bad to get consistent at, especially if you're more familiar with the rest of the game's movement.
Is that showing off his Snowdram skills?
Is that a 1-bonk fish dip?
I think so.
Very good stuff.
Seaside's actually kind of cool now with fish dip. Like, it was fine before with the fish clip,
Yeah.
but having the fish dip as well is just like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, it's definitely made Seaside slightly more interesting. But even then, the fish dip isn't too hard to get consistent at.
I mean, I guess it depends how safe you want to take it.
Exactly, and you can take a safe if you go for the 2-bonk setup as well, like I think Tyler's going to do. Yes.
Oh, he clipped.
Ooh, I think he put back in.
Yeah, I think he, yeah.
It's hard to say. He's very far left on the chest, which made me think it wasn't going to work, but yeah, unfortunate stuff. The hardest part of that clip isn't getting out of bounds, it's staying out of bounds or collecting that moon.
Yeah, because I feel like the chest kind of like pushes you like as well, and then that
It
kinda,
does,
like,
yeah.
messes with you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Thank you. I love being right.
Alright, so I'm guessing no Spewless from Danny.
It'd be sick if he does do it. Just
It
saying.
would be very cool. But if he's going to do Musician's route in Metro, then I don't see a reason for him to do Spewless right now. And again, I mean, the lead that he's got right now, he doesn't need to.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's funny because I remember when Daw was first doing Spiritless, he was like, "I'm actually better at this than like regular luncheon." Like it was like, like sometimes
wild.
it is like easier for someone. It's like so weird.
I guess the reason that it might be easier as well is like if you've done it for so long, you might forget the original movement for like the normal route.
I literally forgot the original like luncheon route. I mentioned this yesterday, but I'll say it again because it's really funny. I forgot about the crate moon on top of shop in
But
like
that's in
my
both.
SMO run.
That's in both
I know
routes.
it's in both, but because in the old route you don't do shop.
Yeah.
So I just put the turnip in the pot, got the pillar moon, and then I just like left. Like I did not do anything else.
Yeah, opting into the Spirit fight totally makes sense considering everything else he's gone for.
This is how luncheon should be done, chat, if you just do regular route.
Yeah, and I'm actually quite excited to see this route optimized to this level because, you know, around 58 is when most people stop doing this route, so you don't really get to see what a really fast Spirit luncheon would look like.
Yeah, I'm still always curious about if it's faster in 1.0 or not, because obviously in 1.0 you have the turnip clip.
Yeah.
And you can't really do that in this one.
I mean, yeah, it would definitely save a little bit of time.
I don't know though, because fun facts, like the newer metro route, like with bullet building and stuff, was like it did not work on 1.0 because of all like the loading zones and stuff, like the
Right, I see.
like the added loads in like Spiritless. I don't know. I think it'd be like closer than you think.
Yeah, most likely. Those were very inconsistent on 1.0.
Very, very slow loads, might I add. Especially because you had to play on physical as well.
Yeah. Yeah, again, Danny's movement is very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, apart from like the mistakes we've had, I feel like both runners have like not really been having that many like movement issues. But I'm really bad at looking at movement.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna make
no.
that.
No. And I doubt he got the checkpoint in the luncheon shop either. Yeah, he's all the way back at this room.
He didn't even go in the luncheon shop.
Yes, no, sorry, you don't get a shop in this route.
I told you. You did not believe me. You were there. Like,
Hey, I do this route in
fun
my
of
runs.
me.
You do get the crate though.
Yeah, but I forgot the crate because I didn't go into the shop.
He's trying to... Oh my gosh. He tried to do that without the photo boot, which is slower. In this route, because the reason they do it without the photo boot and Spiritless is because since they skip the Spirit fight, the photo boots actually don't spawn in. So you have to do it without capturing it. But
That's crazy.
yeah, he went
that.
for it and then unfortunate. Also, yeah, I wasn't telling you, Eden.
Wow. I don't know. I just wanted to be mean for no reason.
It's okay. Another death, Danny.
I feel like we commentated Curseless by saying, oh yeah, both runners have had good movement, and now it's just all like going wrong out of nowhere.
I know. I mean, he's still quite far ahead of Tylo, but the lead is
he's
definitely
not that
closing.
far ahead. Anymore.
Yeah.
Like, this is like Fox isn't like that slow
Fox
to
is
do.
about 32 seconds, I think. Yeah.
32.
It's definitely made this a lot more interesting. See, I wonder if a lot of this is, like we were saying, just because he's so used to the Spiritless route by now, that, like, going for the earlier one, he just doesn't have the muscle memory anymore.
I don't know, because the stuff that he's done is like still similar to the Spiritless route.
Yeah, that's true. A lot
Like
of the movement
Fox is exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, Danny's just rusty right now. That makes sense.
$605, no Spiritless? That's what... Sorry. That's freaking sick.
Careful. That is very, very good, yeah. My best
Yeah.
is 14.
I can't say many bad words after my Freudian slip yesterday, and I also said the
I'm
S
not even
word.
gonna ask.
I'll tell you after this. It was
Yeah.
very funny. Wait, I think I tweeted it on my alt if you saw
Yeah, I
it.
haven't been on Twitter in a while.
Man, jeez, Zach.
Alright, last bit of movement. No problem. I think. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Zach,
I'm
stop
so
it.
scared. I know, I'm sorry. I was zooming at my mic, alright.
The sponsors just called him again, Ben. Sir, there are 6 bricks missing. Alright, there'll be no hospital, I'll tell the children. Shoutouts to anyone who watches The Simpsons.
I've only seen it a little bit when it's on TV and stuff.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm not gonna call out your family upbringing on the street.
No, my dad used to love The Simpsons.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna be the stereotypical. No, don't watch that.
No, yeah, we watched as a family and stuff. It's just I didn't watch every single episode in order.
Yeah, my Brad. Alright, that we're in the Ruins Kingdom.
The Ruin
Do-
Kingdom.
Do you know what that means, Zach?
What does that mean, Eden?
It means you should follow the runners.
It
And
does.
you should follow the commentators, and you should subscribe to the stream, which is
Alright.
absolutely free.
I'm gonna try this again without the sarcasm.
I'm not being sarcastic.
No, genuinely though, guys. As we said in the other race, the switch to YouTube has been quite a big one and has changed a lot logistically. So if you can support the channel in any way you can, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. And even just giving the stream a like every time that the stream's on, getting 1 or 2 of your friends in Discord to come and watch the races will really, really help us grow the channel, because we are essentially starting from scratch again. So any support would be very much appreciated. And yeah, like Eden said, obviously shoutouts to both these runners. They are incredibly talented, maybe despite some of the slip-ups and stuff today. Both these runners have a lot of potential in the game. So make sure to follow them to see where they go next. And also follow us, because I want followers, and I'm sure Eden wants followers.
I hit 1,000. I'm good.
You did! Congratulations.
Alright, Zed, you did great, except you forgot to talk about the prize pool that
And the
people
prize
can
pool!
donate to Zed.
That's true, there is a prize pool for this tournament, which you can donate to using the link that I'm about to put in chat. It is the second link that's about to come up. And yeah, donating to the prize pool, even if it's $1 or $2, every single donation will help increase the stakes of this tournament and make it so much more exciting and interesting for all of us and for the runners as well. So if you have even just a little bit of money spare, make sure to pop it into the prize pool.
Yeah.
And I think that's all the shoutouts. We're not missing anything.
Imagine having spare money when your commentators are a university student and someone who has been in unemployment.
Hey,
for
you
a
are
year.
employed now, so you have no
I
excuse
haven't
not
been
to donate to the
paid.
prize
I won't
pool.
get paid for a month. Alright, there's a 6 rune kingdom, I'm sure. I'm sure we missed a free 10 runes kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, Danny's swords are pretty good. Not much else to say about it than that. But yeah. Ruined Kingdom. We're now heading into Bowser's. As I always say, it is my favorite kingdom. I really like it. I think it's really cool.
I think my favorite kingdom's just wooded because I'm boring and I'm
It's fair enough.
basic.
What is up there? It's top 5.
I mean, it's pretty easy to have a top 5 when there's like 14 kingdoms.
when there's Cat McCloud and Ruined. That would
Yeah,
already be the
like,
bottom 3. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Bunnies is probably going to be one of the hardest splits in a run for these runners, because although a lot of beginners will be worried about the mech split and mech fight and stuff, I think at this level, runners are generally tend to get that down, and all of the crazy movement, like that movement right there that Danny just did, is not an easy one to pull off.
Yeah, I don't think it was drop that strat, but I think you should drop that strat anyway.
And he went for the no spin pound there, which does save a little bit of time, but it's really hard to get the ogre to smash down his hammer without a spin pound. No one knows why, because you can roll as slowly as you can in front of the ogre, and he still won't smash down his thing. But it always works if you do a spin pound.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
I will admit it. I learned something new for one.
Let's go. Yeah, Tyrone started going for the world boost there, but even then he's not super consistent at it.
Ogres have layers. So true. Did you know that somebody once told me that the world was gonna roll me, but
Wow.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Alright, I think Danny's going for birdless shards. Yes. Alright, he's going for... Oh, very nice. Absolutely nailed it. Got the fastest spin punch chart as well.
But this is kind of sick.
Yeah, birdless is really, really cool. But it's strangely precise. It kind of looks like you just go up to the bird and then roll away, but there is a very specific spot you need to stand in at a very specific time. Tylo, oh my gosh, I thought he was going for it there. He went for the new shards route though, which surprises me considering some of the other strats he was doing in this bunnies. Because new shards is pretty difficult.
What do you mean by new shards route? Like, what else is it supposed to do?
Well, you swap around the 3rd and 4th shard. Because the kind of easier way that most runners do is after getting the dive back one, they jump up onto the green roof, grab the high up one, then jump down to the low one before capturing the bird.
I think
new
it's
shards
been
is way too
long since
weird
I've
triple
seen
jump.
old shards that I just don't remember what it
I mean,
looks like.
yeah, most runners like with like a 100 and above, like just about everyone does old shards. So probably just don't watch a lot of those level runs.
I watch you. Smile.
Apparently not, because I do all shots.
You're always in thousands at 2 AM.
Yeah, new shot isn't easy. I've tried to go for it a couple times and mess it up a bunch.
Yeah, Zach doesn't get see Hot Boy SR gets it.
Hey, I'm good on Orisa. Be quiet. Alright, we get some twos up on this. I don't think so. Oh wait, never mind. Tylo does that weird setup that I saw, who was it? It might have been Pajulu going for. Yeah, again, I've never seen that setup before until today. Now I've seen it twice, but I mean, I guess it works.
Zach is cooking. That's the second time he said, "Oh, that's not working today," and it worked.
I just didn't think he was going for it. I just thought he was going for the normal strat.
No, the bomb was clearly like there, you know.
Well, yeah, I know it's afterwards.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's about a 35-second lead, I think, for Danny.
Depends on how the freeze moon goes, because he might.
It does, yeah.
He might die.
He might die. He might go for pipe.
He won't die, hopefully.
If he goes for birdless shots, he may well be going for Piper's Crate. I mean, he's got the setup for it. Oh, here he goes. That was
Sick.
a little sketchy at the end, but really, really smooth. I mean, he didn't get his chain combo on the bird, but yeah, that was really good. Not an easy start at all, that one, and it barely saves anything.
Yeah, he's gonna have to remember to get the checkpoint.
I mean, it doesn't lose any time if he has damage going into the fight, but it does mean he has one less hit to work with if he falls off the mech.
Yeah, that wouldn't be sick.
That would not be sick.
I mean, it would be a different kind of sick, actually.
Alright, I think it's gonna go for top required right here. Looks like a good setup. And he's got it, very nice. There we go, Tyler's entering the fight too. Looks like a good climb. Almost fell off the first bubble there. But now Danny is doing TA. He's doing the new TA. Oh, very well done. Yeah, that is not an easy thing to pull off.
It really makes me laugh whenever we call stuff like new like strat name, because then we just end up calling it like that name for like forever. So like we still call new shards, even though it's been around for like two plus years at this point. Let's be real.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know how long like new TA has been around for, but I feel like it's been more than a year.
Yeah. Tyler did opt for the old TA, if you like, but absolutely nailed it. Alright, yeah, relatively close race. I mean, considering how far apart these runners were in the early game, Tyler's definitely caught up quite a lot. I mean, you know, Danny has just been playing pretty inconsistently and making a few big mistakes, and Tyler has just been absolutely nailing everything. Like, he's been going for the slower movement and the slower strats, but his consistency is really paying off right now. So, it all comes down to Moon, I guess.
True. Like, there's still stuff that can go wrong, but it's pretty unlikely that Danny's gonna make so many mistakes.
That's true, but it doesn't even have to be a big mistake. It could just be a couple of like 5-10 second time losses would be enough. Because Danny still is about 35 seconds ahead of Tyler right now. Missing the cutscene skip. He was not happy with that one.
it's like the ones that happened in like the world record. It was just like unbelievable, like cutscenes jokes.
Yeah, I mean nerfs can do that to you.
It wasn't even nerves. The game's just dumb sometimes.
Almost a perfect move back there.
Yeah, you don't want to have the dive there.
Yeah. If you can make it all around to the ground without diving, then you'd save quite a bit of time.
Yeah, it's sick. Alright, here's a game if you're 18 years old or over. Drink every time me or Zach said sick this entire race.
Yeah. Yeah, go back and watch the VOD.
It's not a VOD, it's a video. We're on YouTube.
That's true. That is one of the positives of YouTube is that these will just become YouTube videos once they're done.
I remember when I first started using Twitch, I thought the word VOD was so stupid. It was like, why the hell did they give it such a dumb name?
I mean, I've heard the word VOD long before Twitch, just on like TV and stuff.
I had not heard of it before, but this was in like...
Yeah, but I mean, like, it was when things, it was just like
2019.
Netflix and stuff were surfacing. They were known as video on demand services because it was just completely new to anything that anyone had ever seen before.
I just thought people called those streaming sites. Like,
Well, they do now, yeah, they do now, but back in the day, because it only used to be live TV.
Don't say back in the day to me. I'm older than you.
Back in your day.
Yeah, I don't remember. So.
Yeah.
So, how's your day been today, Zach?
My day has been relatively uneventful. It's been very, very warm. I had to take two cold showers today between doing chores. I had to do my laundry and hoovering and tidying and stuff, which just absolutely worked up a sweat.
I was actually kind of cool today, but like the office that I'm in just has like so many fans,
Yeah.
and mine has like an AC unit in it, but it's been like leaking, so we've had to have it turned off the entire time.
That's annoying, yeah. It's just my uni flat is a Shrewsbury house.
So true.
Here we go. Danny is heading into escape now with a pretty good lead. It would take a big mistake to not get the win, but there are some pretty big choke points in this section.
What, like dying to pillars?
Dying to pillars, dying to 2D skip, general pillars mistake, invisible wall.
None of those things will happen. Lol.
Do not say that. We've cursed enough of Danny's run today.
Sorry, it was mainly you.
Okay. I mean, of course. Oh no. You went
Boo.
back, Steve skip. Boo.
Boo. What is wrong with you, Danny? What the hell? You know, I take it back. I hope he falls in the meme hole.
No, you gotta say, Danny is gonna win. Nothing can go wrong. He can't get invisible. Tyler missed a triple jump up there. That's unfortunate. But Cat Jan's the chat, everybody, as Danny plays the final minute of the game. Missed a couple fireballs. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't think I was gonna hit.
I honestly can only tell if I've got audio on, but
Yeah,
I don't
audio.
listen to the audio when I commentate. It messes with me.
That's really weird.
What do you mean it's weird? I
don't
just
know,
like
what's wrong with the
hearing
game
me
audio?
and you.
That's fair enough. And there we go. Very nice fellas. I'm finishing up the run with a just below 102. Yeah, very nice. 105, 57. 105? What is it? 101, 57. I'm not sure I got 105 from. I mean, yeah.
Danny.
GG Danny. It's obviously he's disappointed with that. There were lots of really, really big mistakes and chokes in that run. But it was enough to beat out Tyler, who will be finishing with a low 1-3 or high 1-2.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, I mean, and generally, I mean, Danny wasn't confident at all going into this match, so I think that's probably about as well as he would have expected to do.
Oh, Danny forgot to dot done in the race room.
No, it doesn't really matter.
It
And Tylo
matters.
finishing out with a 102.51.
Yeah, GG. So like
GG's.
a minute apart, pretty much.
Yeah, just about exactly a minute apart. Definitely, I mean, Tyler definitely had the chance to win that, but Danny did still manage to pull ahead, even with the the meltdown and lunch. I think both runners are currently in the room, but deafened. So once they unmute their mics, we'll be able to chat to them about it. All right, hello, Danny.
Hello.
Congratulations on winning the race. I would ask how you feel about it, but I think your webcam said it all.
Yeah, I think it on purpose so you can see my facial expressions, and I think it shows perfectly how I felt during the entire thing.
Yeah, that was some very unfortunate mistakes. I mean, we were very surprised at all of the kind of easier routes and stuff that you were going for. Did you plan to do that going into the run, or was that kind of on the spot?
Well, my plan was to do just enough strats to the point where I could sub-hour, but
Yeah.
I don't think this was a sub-hour, so I don't think it worked out very well.
Really? Oh no, I'm sure we need to retime that.
Whatever.
No, I mean that's definitely a good approach. Like, you know, since Tyler's PB is a very, very high 59, like you only needed to do the minimum for a 59, but it still worked out in the end. I don't think either of you were super prepared for today, so it probably evened out.
I didn't play any percent for like a month and a half until like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And then since then I finished 3 runs, and they were all like mid to low 100s.
Yeah, I see.
That wasn't great. But...
Yeah, so definitely the worst you've done since returning, but hopefully you can learn from some of these mistakes and pick it up as you go forward with the 20. Tylo, are you here?
I am here.
Hello, Tylo. How are you feeling
Hello.
about this one?
I mean, you know, like I said, I didn't really have any expectations. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's fine. Like, it's whatever. But at least I won on racetime.gg, so I get that.
Yeah, I always forget to finish there, so well, good job.
I'll wear that like a badge of honor.
Yeah. I mean, as one of the lowest seeds in the tournament, you know, it's going to be pretty difficult, I think, to keep up with the competition. So I guess just have fun with it. Don't stress yourself out too much, and just enjoy your time here if you can.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to point out that despite me losing 3 on Moon Surface and doing XD skip, I played 2 of my Moon Gold.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe some Moon ILs are on the way for Dan.
Yeah, maybe.
You would have golded if you didn't do XD skill.
No, it would have been like a 505, but also 504, so I don't think it would have been a goal.
I see some loses like 0.4, 0.5.
Would have lost me like a second, I think, because of how slow I was.
Yeah.
I should get like a sub 5, but it will come eventually.
Yeah, well, it was a very interesting race from both of you, so I do appreciate you guys running. Is there any more comments from Eden or the runners until we finish up, or are we good?
Thank you for racing. It was fun.
No problem.
Yeah, I hope I can get back to my old consistency before my next race.
Yeah, absolutely. Just stick at it. And yeah, best of luck moving forward in the tournament to both of you. Thank you again for racing, and thank you, Eden, for the great comms as always. I'm pretty sure that was our last match tonight. It's our last SMO match. I'm not sure if there's any 64 afterwards. Alright, Sarah says we'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. So yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. I sound like a proper YouTuber now. So that you do get notified when CCG goes live next. And yeah, join the Discord if you want to chat with like-minded people and get live updates there. And also follow the Twitter. But yeah, it's been a very fun stream, Booker T. Thank you guys all so much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.